A wise man once said, with great power comes great responsibility. And Uncle Ben, man, Uncle Ben, he be speaking, bro. He's speaking that real shit, though. He's speaking that real shit, man. But it's like, that quote goes so deep, bro. It goes so deep because that's literally the whole point of life. That's literally the whole point of life, bro. With great power comes great responsibility. And in this life, a lot of people are not understanding what their power is. They don't know what their power is. They're not finding their power, right? They're not trying to see what type of power they have and use that power for the greater good, for their responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in this world has a power. A power that's strictly just for you, though. Specifically for you. And then you need to find that power. Take that power, and then you're responsible for that power. That power you put out into this world, the power you use for yourself to make your life better, you're responsible for that power. That's what you have to do. Find your power. Take responsibility for it. You have to look within. You need to understand yourself. See what's your strengths and your weaknesses. What are you good at? What is your purpose? What is your passion? What are you gonna do to find your power? What are you gonna do to find who you are? And then how are you gonna use that power responsibly? How are you gonna use that power to help change the world, to change yourself, change your life? What are you gonna do? Because a lot of people have no clue what their powers or what their strengths and weaknesses are. They don't have no clue. They don't even try. They don't even bother trying. For whatever reason. They don't even bother trying. So you need to look within, man. You need to understand yourself and just really like, you know what? Okay, I need to break myself down. I need to break myself down. I need to see what do I suck at? What am I good at? And what do I need to do to improve? And what type of skills can I learn? You know what I'm saying? That's how you got to do it. You got to break yourself apart. It's like put yourself in, like, pretend you're a puzzle. You're putting all the pieces together so it makes sense. You're putting your life together so it makes sense. Everything just needs to fall into place. And it will. It will. That's the funny part. It will. It will fall in place. Your life will fall in place unless you allow it to. Your life doesn't magically fall in place. No, you're the one that controls your life, so it will fall in place. That's how things work. Things don't just work because it just works. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. It works because you took the time to do the work. You took the time to actually put in the work. You took the time to figure out what your power is. And then you took the time to be responsible and take control of your life. See, when Uncle Ben was telling that to Peter Parker, he wasn't just telling him in just like some, in some, it wasn't like some motivational thing. It was deep. No, don't get me wrong. It was motivation. It was a way of living life. You know what I'm saying? It was, yeah. But it goes deeper than that. He was trying to tell, and obviously I was a kid, so I didn't really understand. But he was trying to tell you that with the power you find, with the great power you find, you must use that power. But not to use it to abuse other people, but to use it to be responsible with it. Because with power can cause destruction. But not only destruction, but it could cause greatness. Right? And look at the environment we live in. Look at the America, right? They all have power, but they misuse their power. They're not responsible with the power that they have. That's why there's poor people. That's why there's so much things wrong with this world, right? Because people have power and they're not using their power responsibly, right? They take advantage of other people, right? They're doing all these things and people are hurting. They're losing their lives. People are dying. They're not Like everybody's losing families. They're not able to live. They can't even get the basic necessities like water and food and shelter. Right? We have to appeal to capitalism. We have to get abused by capitalism because people don't want to help other people. They want to abuse their power, greed, and money and power. You see what I'm saying? It goes deeper than this. It's so deep. But that's why I advise you guys to find your power. Find it. It's inside you. You will find it. I promise you, you will find it. I found my power. I always knew what power I had, and it was changing the world, changing who I am, and that's my power. And there's more to it. There's more. That's not just only my power. There's so much other things I have about myself. But I'm telling you guys right now, once you find it, be responsible for how you use it, because you can't just find your power and start bullshitting it. Nah, you can't do that, because then you're just bullshitting yourself, because that's a part of you. That power was meant for you because that's how you found it. That you found it because it was inside you. You have to look within. Like I said, don't bullshit yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Don't play with yourself. Don't do that. Trust me, don't do that. Because you play with yourself quick, you play with who you are, then you don't be surprised when your life goes a certain direction. Because people who play with themselves, the life's gonna play with you too. Because like, if you treat yourself as a joke, well, other people will too. So I want to leave you guys with that. With great power comes a great responsibility. Find your power and be responsible for your power. So I hope y'all have a good one, and stay tuned for more videos. Love y'all.